I already know everything I need to. I know you've tried. I know you've convinced yourself that you're fine. But here you are, watching this. Because deep down, you know something's wrong, something's missing. You've spent so much time telling yourself that you don't need anyone, that friendships are overrated, that maybe you're just different. But at night, when the distractions fade, it just hits you. All the painful truths hit you like a storm, making you feel worthless, wondering if anyone truly cares. So, you've never had a true friend, have you? I mean, you can lie to yourself, you can list names, but I know the real answer. Tell me, when was the last time someone truly understood you? When was the last time someone stayed? Who stayed even when things weren't fun? And not because they needed something, not because you entertained them, but because they genuinely cared. Never. And you feel that every day. Maybe you think you've had friends before, to kill time with, to share a joke or a distraction. But let's be clear, what is a true friend? A real friend is the one who sees you, flaws and all, but stays. Listen because they care, not because they're waiting for their turn to talk. Shows up when things are hard, not just when it's all fun. Doesn't need you to be perfect, entertaining, or someone else. Now ask yourself, have you ever truly had that? Or have you just been tolerated? You remember the laughs, the happy moments, but be honest with yourself. Where were they when you were at your lowest? They weren't there, were they? And instead of admitting the truth, you made excuses for them. I didn't want to bother them. Maybe I'm expecting too much. No, you weren't. You were just convincing yourself that shallow connections were enough. And here's the truth, the part that hurts. This is your fault. Not because you're unworthy, not because you're broken, but because you've never been you. You've spent your life molding yourself into what you think people want, agreeing when you don't agree, laughing when you don't think it's funny, hiding parts of yourself, out of fear that they won't accept you. How can anyone love the real you if you never show them who that is? Spent your entire life pretending to be someone you're not. You don't even realize it anymore, do you? The way you shapeshift, the way you become whatever the situation needs, whoever the people around you want. That's not friends you have. That's an audience. You perform, you adapt, you mold yourself into whatever people need you to be. And the worst part? You've done it for so long, you don't even realize it anymore. You're trying to be the funny one, maybe the agreeable one, or the helpful one. You tell yourself you're just friendly, easygoing, but all you're really doing is playing a role. And deep down, you're terrified. Terrified that if you ever stop being useful, stop being likable, stop being entertaining, they'll leave. And you know what? Some will, but the ones who matter, they won't. How many times has this happened to you? The people who felt like friends at first, then slowly drifted away. The ones who needed you, but never really chose you. Meeting someone new, thinking that this time it'll be different. You talk, you laugh, maybe even hang out a few times. It feels good, like you're finally part of something. And then, the shift. The interest slows down. They stop inviting you. You feel it before you even admit it to yourself. You're being pushed out. And every time they leave, you wonder what's wrong with you. But people can tell. They can tell that you're not connected. They don't always know how to explain it, but something about you doesn't stick. And so, eventually, they drift away. The problem isn't that you're unworthy of friendship. The problem is, you were never honest enough to find the right people. So you want real connections, right? Then stop giving people a performance. Stop trying to be liked. You have to be real, yourself, even if it means some people won't like it. You change your personality depending on who you're with, hoping maybe this time they'll accept you. But they don't, do they? Say what you actually think and do what you actually enjoy. Stop pretending to like things just to fit in. This is not you. And if you really think that every single person will be your friend, you're being fooled. It's better when some people just leave, because then you realize that this person would have never been by your side. They don't like the real you. They were never meant to stay. The real friendships take time, effort, patience. They don't come from desperation. It's simple, but it's not easy, because for the first time in your life, you'll have to be yourself, with no guarantees, no safety nets, no performance. But that's the only way you'll ever find people who truly accept you. I know what your mind says now, but if I stop pretending, everyone is going to leave. I'll be all alone. Maybe for a while. But you were already alone, weren't you? I know that being alone is a painful wound for you. But listen here. Deep down, you think that being alone means you're unworthy. That if no one chooses you, then maybe there's nothing in you worth choosing. And that's exactly why you've never had a real friend. You don't want friendship. You want proof that you matter, that someone out there actually cares about you. But let me ask you this. If you have to pretend to be someone else just to avoid being alone, are you really avoiding it? At least this time, it'll be on your terms. At least this time, you'll be building something real. And when the right people come, and they will, you'll finally understand what it means to have true friends. Those ones who will stay by you. But you have to try. Don't expect it will be done on its own. So what now? You can keep pretending, keep playing the role, keep wondering why no one stays. Or you can take off the mask, be real, take the risk, and finally, give yourself a chance to find something real. See you soon.